Hello and welcome back. So today we're taking a look at the Object 140. Really, it's become one of my favorite tanks at tier 10. In terms of a medium, it has enough armor that if you know what you're doing, you can make it work. Has a fantastic gun, great accuracy. I say great relatively, but has good enough accuracy to get the job done. Solid aim time, great penetration. Well, then again, all the tier 10 mediums really do have good penetrating guns. Lower alpha damage, but really solid DPM. It's a tank that I find that's very consistent, and that's probably my favorite thing about it. It's a tank that I know when I go in, I can get 3,000–4,000 damage every single game and be happy. Currently I'm averaging only around 2,800 damage per game. I had a couple off games, but it happens with some of these teams. But anyways, I'm here with Loki and Old Scout. We were platooning up the other night and getting a lot of games in, having some fun, trying to help Old Scout get another tier 10. So, just kind of playing. I'm going to try and get to this spot and get an early shot off. Bang, there we go. So that's the first shot of the game. So, overall I find this tank the best way to play it. Very simple. Get into spots where you can take advantage of your gun and get yourself into spots where the enemy has to pay attention to you, and so they're not paying attention to other enemies. I find that you can be somewhat aggressive with it as long as you aren't actually trying to bounce the shots. It's kind of a weird way to say it, but essentially you are a support heavy vehicle. You can bounce the shots if you know how to angle it, which you guys will see in this video. And it's really all about putting your gun to use and really your positioning. Because everybody knows you're an Object 140. They know that you are one of the tanks they have to take out. Thus, they're going to prioritize you. Now, here we have a not-so-smart E100. This poor guy. I'm sorry, man. I feel bad for you. But you're just going to have a bad time. He's in a bad spot. There's nothing we can really do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. He's just going to keep taking hits, and that's the way it's going to be because he's in a stupid spot. I made the mistake of trying to shoot him in the side armor. No, you're supposed to shoot him from the top down. Be a better spot. There we go, James. That's better. And there we go. Kill number one. We're 1-2 right now. We're not looking too bad. Unfortunately, Old Scout died at the M103. He was trying to cover the south. No one really went to help him. Crap happens, man. That's all I can say. Charioteer. I put a shot into him. Pull back. Nothing you can do about it. Alrighty. So, Loki moves up. Takes a hit, takes another hit, bam, ammo rack. Sorry, bud, just not your day. He was pretty angry, and I can see why in game, but we take it. Put a shot in the 416. Bounce from the Charioteer. This armor with the front armor, as you guys will see, if you angle it correctly, can bounce a lot of shots. It's not exactly an easy tank to get through. And the Charioteer is going to do something stupid. Yeah, you don't poke against an Object 140. He will get you basically every time. Especially on that low health. He would have been better to just hang out. So, and he misses. I can appreciate you trying. Put a shot into him. Oh god, T30. Oh, taking a nice big hit. AMX, he's trying to, for some reason, play the alpha damage game with an Object 140, which is really stupid. I take a hit. Oh, that's why I was taking automatic fire extinguisher. I'm taking a lot of risks here because I recognize that I kind of have to. There's no way around it. I have to take the risk. So I'm backing off, going to let the Persian take a hit. All about sharing that HP. So we're down 6-7, now 6-8. The south on the 1-3 line, they completely have it. I got these guys to take care of. Looks like in a pretty bad situation. That AMX, yet again, putting himself in stupid positions. Really shouldn't be playing an AMX like that, man. You're playing exactly to my strengths. So at this point, their AMX is a one-shot. Their 416 is a one-shot. Their T30 is going to take a couple more hits to kill them. So that's something we'll have to work on. Notice in the south, they're battling an E100. Our E100 is going to die. So it's going to be basically all of us left up here in the center. So now here's one of the times to think of what would you do. At this point, I'm going to stay put and hold the area that I'm at. Because I can't go toe-to-toe, face-to-face with an IS-7, an E5, and a Tortoise. But I don't want to get hit by the T-30. So I'm going to let them push and let them make the mistake. I go down here to try and look. I don't see much of nothing. So I pull back and get the hell out of there. Remember, with the 140, you have the mobility. So use it. You can keep moving to different locations, check things out. But I'm going to try and use my allies to let me know where they're at. Alright, there's an E5 that's a one-shot, and there's a Prot down there. And there's a Ferdinand over here. So, I'm going to go support these guys. Ouch. Prot takes a big hit. Oh, there's an IS-8. Oh, boy. Here we go. We're going to have some fun over here. Try and get shot at the E5. Don't really see much. Start pull back. Oh, now I'm going to slow down. Slowing down, time to watch this. Here's a shot in the IS-8. He's going to try and shoot me. And this angling going to cause him to bounce. He shoots the turret. I'm higher than him. He's shooting a bad angle. I put it inside of him. Get a shot in him. I'm going to be able to put in another shot. Artillery hits him. Batchat hits him. I put in the last shot. The Batchat becomes a hero. Gets the E5. Alright, so now it's 10 to 10. Each side has an artillery piece. They have a lot more health. They have 2 tier 10 tanks. We have 2 tier 10s. One of them's a IS-7 and a Batchat. And they got a couple really good tank destroyers. Oh, there's a Tortoise, but ooh, he's on 8% health. Now here is where the lack of gun depression with the Object 140. Now here's where I want to talk about some of the stats here. It's slower than the T-54. It doesn't have the 700 horsepower engine. It has around 520, 560 horse, but it has better resistances. So it's a little bit less mobile. However, that gun depression, only about 3 degrees of gun depression. So, the Ferdy takes him. Something to watch out with the Object 140 and really all the Russian tier 10 mediums. Watch out for that lack of gun depression. It will get you every time. So at this point I'm trying to figure, I got to keep these two alive. I don't want to leave any one of them alone. I want to be able to support, as I need to keep this gun working. Now there's a T-30 up there. There's an IS-7 at G3 last spot, and there's an AMX CDC. The CDC is a one-shot, so I can handle him. But I don't want to get him at long range. I want to get him in close. The T-30 scares me because he can one-shot me. And the IS-7, I haven't really seen him much this game. Oh god, he's full health. This is kind of where I was figuring, oh god, I'm going to have to do something to get this IS-7. I missed the shot. I wasn't leading it properly. That's my fault. But either way, right now at this point in the game, I'm at 3 kills. I've done around about 4,000 damage. But we ain't done yet. Oh, no. We ain't done yet. Here's why I say it's all about team coordination. They could have easily won this match. They just took out our artillery. Artillery tried to get him. That's fine. You know, Artie's doing what he can. At least we know where their artillery is. You know, I'm not going to yell at our Batchat for doing that, but he did what he had to do. But if you notice on the map, I'm trying to stick in between the Ferdinand and the Batchat. So if either one of these guys gets pushed, either one of these guys encounters something, I can help them. Then I have this sixth sense. I'm like, you know what? Something's pushing the Ferdinand. One of them's going to come around and get him. Sure enough, it's the IS-7 on full health. Ferdy puts in a great shot, brings him down to 81%. But let's be honest, guys. In a war between these two at full health, the IS-7's going to win every time. CDC? Oh, I got lucky with that one. We're on 4 kills now. I auto-lock on this guy. I'm going to get around him, get him to turn his turret. Put a shot into him. There's one shot into him. Ferdy bounces last shot. I'm going to eat a shot from the IS-7, but that's okay. I have the health to take it. Put in another shot. He's down to half health. Go into first-person mode. He puts in a shot. I put in a shot. IS-7 only needs one more shot to be killed. Come on. Can we beat his reload? And just beat his reload. So that was worth it. The both of us killed the IS-7, and the Ferdinand has enough health to take a hit. So now with the CDC gone and the IS-7 gone, we just got to find the T-30. And the T-30 is what scares me. And I tell the Batchat, alright, you're up. So this would be the point where I was just going to hide up here, and then, oh god. And he spots me. Now this is where using your tank knowledge and your terrain knowledge is very key. I'm going to have him come after me. Make it so he has to move. Now watch this. I slow down time here. I put in a shot in the hull. And I pull back. That's using the terrain, using the cover. I make him push out at me. And here's the point where I talk about the Object 140 being trolled. I put a shot in him. He bounces his shot off me. And then, well, he's all mine. There's nothing he can do about it, nothing he can say. Just put a shot in the side. You're done. So that would be 6 kills. And 7,500 damage. So yeah, this was a very good game. As you'll be seeing on the screen, I'll have the after battle results posted so you guys can look at them. But basically, I would say this, the Object 140, I really enjoy this tank. It's very consistent. Oop, there's artillery. It's very consistent if you know what you're doing and if you just take it easy. You have to play smart. You have to think about what you're going to do. Think about the consequences of doing so. You got to know the capabilities of enemy tanks to know how to exploit what you have and what they don't. And that's by far the biggest key of Tier 10. This is a tank that I would really recommend if someone likes medium tanks. If they're going to be getting into clan wars, if they're going to be getting into anything competitive-wise, if they really want to become a good player, this will teach you all those things. That you have to be patient with it. You have to play smart. If you play stupidly, you're not going to do very well, because yet again, it has relatively no armor compared to most of the other mediums. It's easy to just be killed in this sun. So, you have to be careful and play smart. But I can't recommend enough, and the grind for this tank isn't bad at all. It's a really great grind. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you like it. Let me know down below, and I shall catch you next time.